First up we have Manifest Decimation by Power Trip. It was released 2013 through Southern Lord. Power Trip is from Dallas, Texas, and this is their first full length. They previously released some EPs, 7 inches, and tracks from various compilations. And for those of you who doesn't somehow have missed Power Trip, they play a thrash crossover. And basically they took the best from Cro-Mags, added some parts Death Angel, Creator and Slayer, and ran with it. And Manifest Decimation contains 8 tracks, and it's just over 30 minutes. And my favorite tracks are probably Manifest Decimation, Heretic's Fork, Conditioned to Death, Murderous Row, Crossbreaker, and Hammer of Doubt. And my version is a 2017 repress. It's a single jacket. You get a lyric insert. The record is on black vinyl. And this is highly recommended if you like thrash or heavy music in general. It's very good. Southern Lord still has copies left. Here's a snippet. Next up we have Nightmare Logic, also by Power Trip. This was released in 2017 through Southern Lord. Nightmare Logic has slightly better riffs, and the production mixing is much better than on Manifest Decimation, which I think this is a little better. It's very, very good. It contains 8 tracks also, and just over 30 minutes. And my favorite tracks are Soul Sacrifice, Executioner's Tax, Firing Squad, the title track, Waiting Around to Die, If Not Us Then Who, and Crucifixation. Pretty much every song is very, very good. And my version is an original 2017 press. It comes with in a single jacket. You get a lyric insert, and the record is on black vinyl. And Southern Lord still has copies left if you want to pick it up, which I highly recommend if you don't have heard or own this. Here's a snippet. Next we have Opening Fire 2008-2014. This is a compilation released in 2018 through Dark Operative, and it's a compilation of all the band's 7 inches EPs and stuff, and I think every song that's not on one of the full lengths is featured here, except for the track Hornet's Nest, which was released as a digital only earlier this year. And this compilation consists of 11 tracks. It's 35 minutes long, and my favorite tracks are probably Divine Apprehension, Acid, and Vultures, and Hammer of Doubt, which ended up on Manifest Decimation. And it's my version is 2018 release. It comes with a lyric insert, and the record is on clear vinyl. The Dark Operative has copies left. And before the snippet, I want to say I saw them live last year, and it was one, if not the best performance I have ever seen. It's very, very, very good. So I highly recommend it to see them if you got the opportunity. Here's a snippet. Moving on from Power Trip, this is Lament by the band Totaled. I have no idea how you pronounce that word. It was released 29th of March 2019. It's through Profound Lore Records, and I have no idea where the band's from or who the members are. But this is apparently their first release. And Profound Lore labeled them as black and hardcore, and I don't know if I would agree. I would compare the band to black metal crust out with Dödsrit, which I talked about in my last video, although Total is more crushing and violent and a little less fine-tuned. It contains 8 tracks, including a short intro track. It's about 36 minutes long. My favorite tracks are probably As Below and Transience, I have no idea how to pronounce that, and Bereft, which is a slower, more doomy piece. It was released in 2019, as I said. It's a gatefold, and you have the lyrics on the inside, and it comes with, which apparently is 5 tarot cards, and the record is clear with black, silver and white splatter. It fits the album artwork very nicely, and this is highly recommended if you like Dödsrit, Sunlight's Bane and Svalbard. And Profound Lore still has copies left, and they do have a European distro. Here's a snippet. Next up we have Ageless Fire by Vanum. It was released February 15th this year, through Profound Lore Records, and the band is from Santa Fe, New Mexico and Brooklyn, New York, and features members of Ash Borer, Predatory Light and Yellow Eyes, among others. And this is their second full length, and they play atmospheric black metal with a lot of riffing. It contains 6 tracks, including a 2-minute outro track. It's about 40 minutes long. My favorite tracks are Ageless Fire and Under the Banner of Death, and comes in a single jacket with foil stamped gold text. You get a lyric insert, and the record is on black vinyl. This is recommended if you like Ueda, Migwa, Ash Borer, Wolves in the Throne Room and stuff like that. And Profound Lore still has copies left because they recently did a repress. Here's a snippet. This is Wiesel Kärnanna. I have no idea how you pronounce it. It's Icelandic, by the band Sinmara. I don't know how you pronounce the band name either. It was released March 8th of 2019 through Van Records, and the band is from Iceland and features members from Svartidaudi, Almir Kirvi and Wormlust, among others. And this is their second full length. They play atmospheric black metal with a lot of guitar melodies and atmosphere. And their first full length, Aphotic Womb, was more in the vein of Deathspell Omega, but this one is more open and less suffocating. It contains 6 tracks, running time of 42 minutes, and my favorite tracks are Urkaleik Mathrada and the title track, both with lyrics in Icelandic. And it's a gatefold. It comes with a lyric booklet and a double-sided A2 poster. And the record is on Smoke vinyl. And if you like Svartidaudi, Deathspell Omega and stuff, or black metal in general, it's worth checking out. Iron Bonehead and Van Records still has copies left, so you can pick it up there. Here's a snippet. Next, we have Triumphant Master of Fates by Weimar. Weimar. I have no idea how you pronounce that band name either. It was released March 1st this year through Boris Records. And the band is from Atlanta, Georgia. Featured member of from Hellgoat, Ectovoid and Sadistic Ritual, among others. And this is their second full length. I have not heard their first. And they play black metal. It's a very potent cocktail of dissection riffing, inquisition stuff, blistering fast black metal, and a lot of other stuff. Very intense, and the songwriting is excellent, and there's not a dull moment. There's even a slow doom-like track executed perfectly. It contains 7 tracks, including a 2-minute interlude in the middle. It's about 43 minutes long, and all tracks are very, very good. But my favorites are Seditious Apertures and Adversarial Impetus Ignition. It's housed in a single jacket. Comes with a lyric insert and a poster of the album artwork. And the record is on standard black vinyl. And if you like black metal in any form, this is highly recommended. Definitely album of the year candidate for me. And I think Boris Records is located in the US and has copies left. And Iron Bonehead has copies if you live in Europe. Here's a snippet. Lastly, we have this. This is Baptized into the Faith of Lust by Entartung. It was released in 2017 through World Terror Comedy and Worship Tapes. The band is from Limburg, Hesse in Germany. And this is their third full length, and they play atmospheric, slightly depressive black metal. It's about the cassette has 7 tracks, including 1 piano interlude and a outro with piano and spoken word in French. It's about 40 minutes long. My favorite tracks are Vices of the Prophet, De sura frukterna av Salems hus with lyrics in Swedish, and Der Werwolf with lyrics in German. And the tape looks like this. And the J card does not have any lyrics, but pictures of the band members and some quotes from Voltaire and some other stuff. And it's limited to 100 copies, and I have copy number 5 or 9, it's hard to tell. And this is highly recommended if you like Drutk or maybe Sargeist. And the World Terror Committee still has copies left. Here's a snippet. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.